Welcome to Mabaan, or African language, or languages. Welcome. Today, we want to find or define the meaning of Honda or Honda in Mabaan, or African language. Let's go and get it. Honda, excuse, isn't in Arabic. So what it mean isn't. Honda or Honda, excuse, means in African, in Mabaan, in other African, languages. What it mean? Excuse me. Yahanda. Excuse me. Excuse me mean Yahanda. On Hondanta, excuse, kind of we, but we're using we instead of us. So we're using two words. Excuse we on Hondanta. Excuse us. Excuse us. Ikin hunting. So ikin is us hunting, because when you change us and the word change, so excuse change, because you use us, you use hunting, you use we on Hondanta, and then the word would be Hondanta, right? Excuse we. So Mabaan use both word we, excuse we, on Hondanta, excuse us, ikin hunting. So IKIN is us. To see facing left, 2C and 2CN facing left means we. So we, and then you have we, Hondanta, excuse us, or excuse we. And then you have ikin us, excuse us. So again, excuse, Honda, excuse in Arabic, isn't. Iznak means excuse me, a Honda. And if you say to many people, to a lot of people, you would say Yahondata. I didn't put here when you say to many people, you say Yahondata. To one person, Yahonda. Iznak to one person. Iznak to one person. Isn't kum to many people. Isn't kum to many people. So isn't kum, you say excuse us, and isn't kum to many people, you say Yahondata, isn't kum. I want to go that direction. I want to go this way. Please, can you open me a way so that I can go? But we can go more into the meaning, right? Into the meaning of Honda. Excuse. To meaning of excuse. Honda in African, in black, or Mabaan. So it came through observation, you know. When you see things, you see animals. So object must do something first. You know, object or objects, they must do something. Could be a movement, actions, attitude, shape, transformation, all of that. Sounds, all of them are to create or to figure out the language, to figure out the words, you know. So, you know, we're human beings, so we're figuring things out through like what we see, what we are seeing, you know. But things must do something first, and by looking at them, you have to figure out what it means. Are you getting the name or the meaning coming from the sound that they're making, or attitude or behaviors, attitudes? Is it knowledge? Is it shape or shapes? Is it action? Is it transformation? So all that language, you know, or languages kind of came out from that. So object must come first. You know, objects, they have to do something first, and observation have to come. So you see the object, we see the object, you know, in Mabaan, in African, and what object does, what objects, things are doing, what they're doing. Honda is to have excuse. When you say a Honda, people moves off. People will open the road. You know, often people will open the road for you. You know, things will open up. Ya Honda, Isnak. Excuse me. People will open up a space for you to go, to leave what direction you want to go. Sometimes they don't open up, you know, the space. So you have to go, you know, maneuver or go, you know, find ways to get out. But still, the word, it remained there because it came through observation, you know, observation of people. When you say, ya Honda, excuse me, people move, you know, open the way for you. They move off, give you way because you said something. You said something, or we said something. And that something is the phenomenon of the language of the word, because we see and we understand it, and we learn, you know, from it, and from the words, from meaning. So Yahanda, people, or Yahandata, Yahanda, person, open away or let you go. Yahandata, people, open up, you know, the road for you, open up doors. Isnak, person will open up door for you. Isn't people will open up, you know, roads for you, you know. Excuse me. Someone will open door for you, someone letting you out, you know. Respect. excuse us, people move off, and we go through the door, we get out because we said something, and that's mean something that we all understand, you know. And in African language, we can go more to it. So sometimes you see animals or birds or chickens. They're laying down, but they make a hole. They make a ball or balls around. They kind of, they scrape up, they, scrape, or they make a hole, and there's a dirt, soft dirt, soil. So chickens, they make many holes, or many just, yeah, many like balls around the, by digging, using their claws or their tongues to make a space so they can feel comfortable. They can feel good. They want to feel comfortable. So they make a round thing. Sometimes they lay egg. It's a soft dirt. You scrape off or you make a hole, and it's soft. Most of the chicken will lay there. Sometimes they make it as a nest. Animals can make it. Birds can make it also. They make like a home, soft, but they move dirt off and make it look nice. It's open space, like a house, like a home. But making things go off also is excuse. Getting rid of things, you make a ball, make a place, a hole, and move things off. In Mabaan or African means, also you're looking at it through observation. What you're doing is excusing, moving things off. Move things off so you have a space so you can feel good. You can feel comfortable about, the place that you're making, about the nest. So in this case, chicken, making a hole, laying down and feeling good, happy, sun is coming out, it's a dry day, it's a nice day. It's a beautiful day. They're laying out and you're seeing it. It's in Mabaan, it means language. It means making a place or making a hole which is good for you. You lay down and relax. So chickens, they do that. And we know that they do it because of observation. So they do that and they'll lay down and just chill out, relax, feel good, happy. Keep, scratching the dirt or soft dirt off. They lay down. And Mabaan look at that. So looking at that, meaning that moving things off and you make a place like a hole uncomfortable, you lay there, kind of as what chickens are doing, meaning also excuse, moving things off, moving dirts off, and then you lay down, you sleep on the good, spot, on the spot that you're doing, make you feel comfortable after moving things off. So Mabaan drives, or driven like words out from that, right? Not only human beings moving off, but also chickens making spots so that they can be good, enjoy, beautiful day by making a home. Just that simple home, you can just make it just to hang out there for for a while, and then they can go to sleep. They can go at night. At night or nights they can go to sleep. But just to make a place there, just for a time being, right? And so observation, and to test your observation, like experimentation and hypothesis, and also part of like what is driving out the language, what's like figuring things out, what object does, what objects do. So it's very strong examination, right? Examine things. So language, African languages came from that. You have to look at things first. Object must happen first. Then by looking at it, you will come out by, or you would like get the meaning through that knowledge, through that experience. And this is the meaning of Honda. Honda, excuse me, when things, or you move things off so that you can feel comfortable, kind of making place for yourself, making a nation, making a countries, making your place, making a room for you so that you would feel comfortable. You will feel good. That's the meaning. Looking at chickens, birds making nest, and when they make nest, they have to dig, they have to move things off, move dirt off first, and then bring in grasses around it to make like us a good nest, which is great for babies, for eggs. That is Honda also. Not coming from human beings, but people. Not coming from people, but animals, birds. And thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. And whatever you support, whatever you want to support me with words, courage, if you want to subscribe, if you want to like my button, you can hit like, my word. You want to support my channel, you can hit like. That that would be great. I appreciate that. You can subscribe my channel too. Thank you. Yep.